we don't deal with a lot of murders, thank goodness. When you become a police officer, you hope that you never have to deal with a situation like this. The whole thing is almost overwhelming.
Now, investigators have to determine what had happened to these victims and who they were. It was an enormous challenge.
They should be very safe.
Deputy Coroner Donald Poyman.
Normally the bodies come in a sealed body bag and we know how to examine the bodies. In this case, just deciding how to get the bodies out of the barrels and preserve the evidence was a very tricky situation. Not only because of the logistics of them being extremely heavy, but we had a lot of tissue that had liquefied.
Poyman determined that both victims were young females and both were killed by a hammer strike to the skull. One had been dead about a month, the other up to 2 years. Upon learning that the bodies had been found on his land, Robinson asked to speak with his lawyer. Investigators respected his request, but not before showing him the room full of evidence they had gathered against him. It included photos of his victims, maps, and surveillance logs. Investigators believed seal on one of them. That suggested that Robinson himself had sent them. No receipts. Lenexa detective Dawn Lehman. Armed with this victim's statement, police finally had what they needed to confront John Robinson directly. When they arrived, he was home alone. They asked him about Suzette Troughton and other missing women. He pled ignorance.
We'll just hold it right there because actually you're under arrest.
Investigators arrested him for battery and other missing women. He pled ignorance.
We'll just hold it right there because actually you're under arrest.
Investigate Troughton and other missing women. He pled ignorance.
We'll just hold it right there because actually you're under arrest.
Investigate.
The woman had gone to the office in a rather agitated state and asked who had rented the room that she was in. Management told her it was John Robinson. This woman knew him as James Turner. That further infuriated her, and she started yelling and screaming about the fact that she had been battered and that he had stolen from her.
Armed with this victim's statement, police finally had what they needed to confront John Robinson directly. When they arrived, he was home alone.
I gotta take my medicine, so I gotta go.
They asked him about Suzette Troughton and other